break down what it is, but basically it's a teen who last month was arrested because she ended up killing her mother and her stepfather. So let's jump right into this. This is a little breakdown of what happened last month, what all was going on, and then now she most recently had her bond hearing. So let's jump right into this.
The Post poll at your home.
Oh, I want that copyright. Let's keep going.
To show Georgia teen Sarah Grace Patrick crying after authorities back in February said someone shot and killed her mom and stepdad, Kristen and James Brock, in their Atlanta area home.
Rain and thunder, the pain I'm under.
This video showing what appears to be her mother's remains in an urn. Another includes a link to a GoFundMe. On the screen, I just want my mama. Tonight, a stunning update from Georgia investigators.
We can confirm that an arrest has been made in the case. Kristen Brock's 17-year-old daughter, Sarah Grace Patrick, has been taken into custody.
Carroll County authorities confirming Patrick faces 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of aggravated assault. The recent Central High School graduate being charged as an adult, authorities saying her dad brought her to turn herself in Tuesday.
She turned herself in because we notified her she had warrants for her arrest.
Authorities remaining tight-lipped about any theories on a motive, but saying they have a mountain of physical and digital evidence and crediting collaborations with the FBI, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation's Crime Lab, even private forensic laboratories. Video online shows Patrick delivering eulogies for her mom and stepdad.
I was so used to you guys always being here.
She is an actor. If she really killed her parents and she went through and giving out eulogies and posting on social media crying, yeah, she's an actor now. She's an actor. Let's keep going.
How much I needed joy until now.
The Carroll County Communications Director asked by reporters if they believe she covered up the crime.
Considering that she didn't just immediately tell us what happened, yes. But who knows what's going on in a young person's mind like that? It is an open, ongoing investigation. It's very possible others are involved as well.
The case sparking massive interest online among true crime enthusiasts. One claiming the teen reached out in the months before her arrest looking for help catching her parents' killer.
Why would you ask me to cover a case where you are going to get arrested for taking your parents' lives?
Crazy.
We spoke on the phone and we spoke via text.
This woman, who calls herself a family friend, posting last month that Patrick didn't hear anything on the night of the murders, except
She did hear James's LVAD machine, which is his heart machine that kept his heart pumping. She did hear that alarm going off throughout the night.
Sarah commenting on that video that she heard the alarm 10 to 20 minutes before going to bed, but said it was faint due to background noise. It's unclear tonight if she has an attorney. Her father posting this quote on Facebook Saturday saying, "To my daughter, never doubt your place in this world. I see you, I believe in you,
This was from last
and I'll
month.
always be in your corner." He told NBC News via phone, "It's just how I feel about my daughter." He said he's brokenhearted, adding it's just too early to speak without an attorney. And, quote, "All I can really say is she's innocent until proven guilty."
I mean, yeah, he's absolutely correct. Innocent until proven guilty. I mean, a father learning that his daughter killed both his ex-wife and her new husband, you're not going to want to believe that. I mean, I would think that most fathers would not want to believe that their daughter could do something like this. It's just my initial thinking, but I completely understand why he would. Yeah, you got to at least have faith that hopefully she's innocent. But yeah, if she committed something heinous like this, I don't care if you are my daughter. You gotta face the consequences. Jesus, let's keep going.
And Maggie Vespa joins us now. I mean, Maggie, listening to that Georgia investigator saying, and I'm quoting here, that this is an open, ongoing investigation. She also said possible others could be involved. I mean, what are people that live in the area saying about this seemingly stunning development?
I mean, their minds are blown, Ellison. Keep in mind, this is a small rural area, a community about an hour west of Atlanta. This is a really tight-knit place, and suffice it to say, this is really rocking it to its core. It also kind of adds to that mystery that you're talking about, that investigators didn't go into detail as to what they called it, mountain of evidence was. So a lot of people really want to know, how did they figure out that they had enough to arrest her, enough to charge her? And then, as you point out, they said there could be others involved. But we're also seeing people who know the family post posting about this case, just saying how shocking it is. One woman who said Kristen, the mom, was her best friend, posted saying that her heart is shattered. She said, my mind is blown. She goes on to say, obviously, she's innocent until proven guilty, talking about Sarah, but posted, quote, we are grieving 3 people now with this arrest. Allison.
NBC's Maggie Vespa, thank you.
Absolutely crazy. But let's get over into this next video. This is her actual bond hearing. So let's get right over into that and see what it's talking about.
Judge has denied bond for a Carroll County teen accused of killing her mother and stepfather. Last month, deputies arrested and charged 17-year-old Sarah Grace Patrick with murder months after her family members were found dead. Fox 6's Kevin Stewart is live in Carroll County working hard for us to get some answers and figure out what's happening next. Kevin.
Yeah, Alex, Sarah Grace Patrick will be headed back to the Carroll County Jail, and she will be in isolation because of her age. At only 17 years old, she is accused of shooting and killing her mother, Kristen, and her stepfather, James Brock, back in February. She's been in the Carroll County Jail since July 8th. I want to take you inside the courtroom this morning. The judge listened to 10 witnesses, most arguing for the judge to grant the 17-year-old bond. One of those witnesses was a family friend who has known the suspect since middle school. Another witness was the sister of James Brock, the suspect's aunt, who fought against pretrial release. Take a listen.
Before we hear that, you killed your mom and stepdad. Let's be honest now. Let's be honest. You don't need to be out here with other people, man. You might as well stay in there. That's absolutely crazy. Let's keep going.
Sarah has a huge heart. She is loving, protective, and deeply rooted in her faith. She has always expressed a strong, She has always expressed a strong desire to work in the radiology field and has never been afraid of hard work. What does that got to do with her? Hurting someone simply isn't in her nature or character.
I not only lost my brother, but also my sister-in-law in the most horrific way imaginable. Every night I lay awake, unable to sleep, haunted by the thought of what my brother Jamie and Kristen might have experienced in those final moments.
Again, no bond for Sarah Patrick. This case will go before a grand jury today. If she is indicted, the earliest we could see a trial is the beginning of the new year in January. We'll continue to.
No. All right, yes. And she's innocent until she's proven guilty. But I'm assuming they got a lot of evidence. A lot of evidence if you arrest the daughter of the 2 deceased people, or stepdaughter and daughter. And she was on social media crying and everything about it, asking people to help solve the murder. Maybe she thought she couldn't get away with it. But yeah, like I said, if she did do it, I wonder what was the reasoning. I want to hear the reasoning why. I know when I first seen this story, you can go back and look at my channel when I first talked about it a month ago. My first initial thoughts was some kind of abuse. That's where my mind went to. That's the only way I can make sense of a daughter killing both her mother and her stepfather. But we don't know. We won't know until the evidence comes out and if they provide it during the trial. But I saw that, and I just had to bring it up. I remember talking about it a month ago. It was a crazy story. But like I said, tell me your thoughts on that. Do you think she should have got bond? Do you think she should have got bond? And could she have done it? You see she's in the tears. You got some sides of the family who's saying that she didn't do it. Some sides of the family saying she did. You have that one family member bringing up how she was talking about how she wanted to be some kind of radiology. What does that matter, man? If the cops have have a lot of evidence that points to her being the killer, yeah, man. Hey, if you're doing something like that, you don't need bond. As simple as that. You don't need bond. But I had to bring that up. Tell me your thoughts on it. Tell me if you disagree with anything I said. But that's a wild situation. Absolutely crazy. All right, everybody. Remember, this is AC Reviews the Word. Remember to like and subscribe.